And we're live. Hello guys. This is gonna be a sort of a different kind of stream today. Because I have streamed for like 4 hours today. I'm pretty tired right now. But I wanted to like tell you guys why the fuck I'm so excited for Final Fantasy 16. And I have to tell a prequel story to me knowing about Final Fantasy 16. That is my friend Shashank getting me into Final Fantasy 14. And another friend of mine, Nisha, for playing the game with me. And my own journey, like independent of them, with 14 and its story, its combat, its music, and the MMO aspect of the game. And I want some good background music for this. So yeah. This is the Aether Font, the latest dungeon in Final Fantasy 14. Aether Font's background music, which is beautiful, composed by Masayoshi Soken. So yeah, it started in 2020, I think. My friend Shashank, he just kept pestering me about playing Final Fantasy 14 because he said I like it. He knows what I like, and so he said play it. But I was like, I'm not playing MMORPGs alone. It is not like my kind of thing. So playing MMORPGs alone is quite boring and depressing. But I didn't know what kind of game 14 was back then. So he convinced me. I gave it a try, I think during the summer of 2021, May, I think. Somewhere on May 21st, I started my character in Final Fantasy 14. And then I somehow convinced another friend of mine, Nisha, to play it with me. And so that I didn't have to play it alone. I just didn't want to play an MMORPG alone. It's depressing to play MMORPGs alone. So yeah, I just started playing the game, and since I had no money investment because there was a free trial up to level I think 60, yeah. So it, like the meme around back then was I mean it's still going on, but for me it was back then because it was new to me then. It was play the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14 up to Heavensward and a level cap of level 60. And I was like, fuck it, I don't have to invest any money in this, so let me just give it a try before I actually do want to invest money in this. And so I kept playing and slowly started liking the old tab targeting combat of MMORPGs, which I've missed for a very long time. And then the story hooks like kicked in at the end of A Realm Reborn with the whole banquet scene. If people know, they know. And that hooked me to a certain amount of curiosity. Like I had some curiosity. And so I played Heavensward after that. And oh boy, Heavensward was amazing. It was fucking amazing. The story was captivating. The music was good. Characters were nice. Voice acting was amazing. And then I went back to play old content from A Realm Reborn, and then started slowly getting into the music of the game. And oh boy, I still listen to all the music that Masayoshi Soken and Nobuo Uematsu have produced. From A Realm Reborn till the latest Endwalker patch, I love the Final Fantasy XIV OST in its entirety. And I think until the end of Heaven's Word, I wasn't like um, a diehard fan per se of the game. But at the end of Heaven's Word and the introduction to Shadowbringers was, Stormblood. I'm skipping an entire expansion. Anyway, the introduction to Stormblood was fucking great. It was really great. They established like forces beyond us, getting into battle and blah blah blah. I don't want to spoil. This is not a spoiler discussion of the game. But yeah, Stormblood was where I got the second dose of world building, which wasn't as apparent in Heaven's Word because it was one place, a story in just one area. But Stormblood opened the world to even more things. But I still didn't have a reason why I wanted to live there as a second world or as a second life, whatever, as MMORPGs normally do. But then came Shadowbringers, and Shadowbringers destroyed me. The story was some of the best that I've experienced in any media ever. Like, that's no joke. The music was brilliant. Soken is a god. And then I don't think I've cried as much in any video game as I have in 14. Shadowbringers was just tears. Like, the entire path of Shadowbringers, just tears, 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 tears. And Endwalker was just the perfect sequel to Shadowbringers. It rounded up the entire story that they've been building from A Realm Reborn through Heaven's Word, Stormblood, and Shadowbringers. And that final Endwalker 6.0 ending just destroyed me. It absolutely fucking destroyed me. I don't have words for it even after 2 years, I guess. Not 2 years. Is it 2 years? A year or two, whatever. And I fell in love with the story writing, music especially, and I started watching videos and content around the game. And so I started like realizing how much love and effort the devs were putting into it, and how much love and effort needed to be put into it initially, because Final Fantasy 1.0, its base version before A Realm Reborn, was in probably a worse condition than Golem currently. Golem is not a good game, it's not a game, it's a disaster. But somehow this new director that was director and producer, who was like brought in to like make sure that Final Fantasy 14 is not a failure, and his name was Naoki Yoshida. He, with some hold on, let me switch the music. Alright. Somehow, I have no idea how the fuck someone does that. In 2 years, made a brand new MMORPG while updating the 1.0, the shitty state 1.0 was in. And I have no clue how the fuck that dev team did it. They had to pull probably every single person in Square Enix to save that dumpster fire, but they somehow did it, and it became probably one of the most memorable experiences to me in gaming to date. I am 26 years old and I have not experienced something of that magnitude in my life. It was a perfect combination of story, of music, of the battle content. The battle content was really fun, and the social aspect of the MMORPG really got me hooked into it. Like, it hooked me in. Sorry, my bad. And then I realized that I'm not gonna stop playing this MMORPG ever. And then a couple, I think about halfway through my playthrough of 14, we got news that Yoshi P is working on 16, which I didn't think much of. I was like, oh, another Final Fantasy, another mainline title. It's gonna be fun. I didn't have that much experience with mainline Final Fantasy titles then. I hadn't played anything other than 15, and 15 was all right. I liked the characters and the music, but story not so much. Combat also, it was passable. It was just passable. But yeah, once I heard Yoshi P and Soken were working on it, I got excited, very excited. And then I heard the Devil May Cry 5 combat director was working on the combat for it, and my hype levels just started growing and growing and growing. And then finally trailers started coming out, and I want to watch the trailers with you guys to be as hyped about this game with all of you. So I'm gonna pause this song because, oh god, Pandemonium, the third tier's turn 3 music is really good. It's really good. But anyway, let's watch this. That. Let's watch all these trailers. I've got them queued up. And holy fuck, I'm excited for all of them. 4K.
You all know the target.
Oh.
Shiva's dominant.
Oh. Give me a moment. Back to full. There we go. Now let's watch. I fucked up audio. Whoops. Look at Clive, man. Look at Clive.
Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders, we follow them.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn.
Oh, the Final Fantasy theme. When I saw this, dude, ooh!
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Marble!
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
So I sit in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Oh crap.
It's the Archduke's son.
Phoenix. But that's impossible.
Oh man. This came out 2 years ago.
The legacy of the crystals. Has shaped our history. For long enough. I'll kill you. If it's the last thing I do.
Ooh. As soon as I saw this 2 years ago, I was like, this game is gonna be fucking big. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be like modern Final Fantasy 40, Final Fantasy, like everything about it's gonna be modern. Because the combat style, I don't think people who like the original Final Fantasy, like most of them don't like it being action. They want turn-based, and I don't give a fuck. I love action games. I love Devil May Cry. I love the Souls games. I love all action games. They're fucking cool. They're a spectacle to play and to watch. And second trailer. This was a year ago. And we got a small taste of what Soken's up to in this like in this game musically. And then this came out. I think like some of it is like rehashed because you can't show a lot. You just can't. Spoilery.
Who are we? What are the dominants? The power we wield. It wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
The male choir is so good.
Closer to disaster. We must move now.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Oh. I saw the stagger gauge like this. I was like, ooh, stagger from.
Unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow.
Oh.
If I take the field, our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
This music, dude. This music is so cool.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Just yelling out someone's names at this point. It's so good. It's so hype. Why is it so hype?
Awaken, child of fate. Awaken, if freed.
At this point, I was like, why the fuck are there two Ifrits? What's gonna happen? Oh, dude. This is when they teased when it might come out, and we are like, it's gonna be June release, July release, August release, and then slowly. And this one was 7 months ago. This one was last year. Yeah. And holy fuck. I was at this point, like, because of the music, getting more and more hype.
It's been 1,500 years since the fall of our forebears.
Yo, sup? I'm just like
And Valisthea
going through.
has been slow.
Like, sorry, I'm just going through how the fuck I came to being so hyped about Final Fantasy 16 because of my journey through 14, you playing the game with me, and me finding friends in like Kugane and them playing with me as well. All like everyone, dude. I dedicate this fucking like video / live stream to all of y'all, like the devs who made the game and the players who played the game with me. And my god, man, I am so freaking happy. I am so freaking happy.
It has been 1,500 years since the fall of our forebears. And Valisthea has been slowly dying ever since.
How much further now?
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic.
Darkness spreads as day gives
Damn,
way
what is
to
that tower?
twilight. The mother's flame now all but a flicker.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua.
But who shall claim their fading light? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, bastion of tradition.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath.
The Holy Empire of Sanbreque, where ambition is divine.
The Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. All shall bow before their emperor.
The Dhalmekian Republic, whose fortunes shift with the desert sands.
Look at the locations that you can traverse, man. Look at them.
Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
The Iron Kingdom, forged in faith and fear.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Or the Kingdom of Waloed, indomitable in
Waloed.
its isolation.
The dark swallows more of the realm.
At this point, I was like, sex? This game has sex? What?
People flock to the mother crystals.
From a single spark,
It's not a child's game?
will the land
What?
ignite. In the year 860, the Imperial army will march upon Rosaria. And from the slaughter shall a new shadow rise. To fall upon the dominants, painting their destinies black as night.
Oh, man.
Our ability to summon beasts of great might should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts.
And so I became their puppet.
Oh,
What makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
the violin.
Crush him! Flay him!
Oh, I'm so fucking hyped for this. Oh, they did show how you could counter. Oh.
It is you who shall bow to me!
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
Rise, ye crownless kings. A reckoning is upon you. A war of the icons.
I think this came out somewhere around when I started playing Elden Ring, and then I was like, why is she saying the Elden Ring line? Rise, ye tarnished, ye dead. and I was like, this is hype. This is hype. They showed all the major characters and like us clashing with them, and then I was like, what the fuck is gonna be the story around all this? And then slowly we figured out, I think through one of the PAX like conventions, that it was a power struggle between the nations, and it was very political, and it was also heavily inspired by Game of Thrones. And then I was like, oh, it's gonna be really dark. It's gonna be really, really dark if it's like inspired by Game of Thrones. And so Ambition was over. Then rolled around last year's Game Awards. And to end the show, Yoshi P walked out onto the stage and said, here's revenge. Enjoy. And so we were set upon this new trailer.
Take Joshua and get to safety.
I'm not going without you.
I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
Your Highness! Run! No!
Clive!
Joshua!
Man, how does Soken do it, dude? How does Soken make such beautiful fucking tracks?
Revenge is a weapon.
Oh.
I sometimes wonder if I am controlling it, or if it's controlling me.
Oh man. Oh, that looks sick. We actually fight with the party, but they're not controllable. Directly from Devil May Cry.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on.
Good boy.
What do we do?
The usual. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I won't be dying today.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Woo! My god, look at that thing. And this is when we got the release date, and I started thinking it's finally gonna be a real game. It's not gonna be a concept. It's not gonna be a bunch of CG trailers. It's not gonna be vertical slices. I mean, although it was up until the release date. I was like, oh, it's actually there is a what do you call finish line to this wait. And that started instilling some hope in me. I was like, I'm gonna play this game and it's gonna be fucking awesome. And then Salvation came out, I think, 2 weeks ago. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Salvation came out 2 weeks ago. This came out during the Summer Games Fest? No. This came before Summer Games. This came during the PlayStation showcase that happened in May. Yeah, the end of May. At this point, I was sold. At this point, I was like, oh, I'm just looking at more PR for the game.
You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
Sword sharp.
You better hope so.
I remember explicitly thinking, please stop showing the game. I don't want to know all this.
The mother crystals are the reason the world is dying.
I rather just figure out on my own while playing.
As I say, we'll decide our fates another way. Are you with me?
Oh man, look at the combat.
You are bottom branded.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
I was forced to kill. You do it by choice.
They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
And thus is the light of hope severed.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Who are we? What are the dominants? We are but
Look at them, dude. Look at all the icons. Ooh.
Enough of this. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world.
The darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself.
I don't want to
Oh
be
my
a monster.
god.
Clive,
I have to stop him! I have to save them!
I made a promise to my friends, and it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign. Your efforts will avail us naught. We fight, we survive, we endure. We don't need a reason.
Oh god, this music is so good. It's so good. Man, many tears are gonna be shed while playing this game. Hold on, Asmongold. Jesus Christ, I just watched one video of his and I only have. And then, before the final trailer, this piece of music came out, which was Salvation's trailer's background music, and was also dubbed as Clive's theme music. The Clive being the main protagonist of the game. This is hype. This is fucking amazing. While this music piece was going on, I was thinking, this music seems familiar to me, and I didn't know why. So I started thinking a lot more, and I'll show you why. Damn, this song is so good. So good. Ah. Holy fuck. Find the flame. Your flame. The male choirs are so powerful, dude. Holy moly. I started thinking, why the fuck is this so familiar to me? And then I realized that there's a song in Final Fantasy XIV that is like, there's something called motifs, which are similar patterns that you can find out, or like when you listen, you'll find out some similarities in the music pattern. And this had one of the motifs from your created character's theme song, because in 14 most of the songs are of others except this one. This one's called The Maker's Ruin, and it's your theme song. It's your character's theme song. And when I heard leitmotifs of this song in Clive's theme, I was like, some part of my Final Fantasy character is gonna be in Clive. And I instantly attached myself to Clive. Okay, that's all I'm gonna play of it. If you want to listen to more, play the fucking game, please. Play 14. 14's fucking awesome. Anyway. Yeah, after I heard Clive having some part of my character in him, I instantly got attached to the character. I got attached to his music, most importantly. And then, 2 days ago, they had a celebration trailer for their pre-launch. And this is it. This is the final This is the final piece of trailer we're going to have until the game launches. So let's watch the short one, because they showed all they had to show.
Ready?
What do you think?
I'd heard rumors that you'd survived.
Lord Rosfield, I've been looking for you for a very long time.
I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
Try it.
Now die!
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. I thought I was ready for this.
I know, but we will face it together.
We were talking.
Let's shut him up. I am a shield of Rosaria, and I will do my duty. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
Man, I'm fucking hyped. At this point, I'm so fucking hyped for this game. And my hype is kind of realistic. I don't have undeliverable wants from this game. I just wanted a world to get lost in. I wanted characters to love. I wanted music that I can keep listening to for years to come. That's all that I want from this game. And if that game borderline delivers it, I am happy. I am so very happy. The thing is, I can't stream this game, which is irritating me, because I want to save every bit of this game. Like, I want to save it as a digital diary. I just want to save me playing this game on YouTube as a digital red diary, and me not being able to do it irritates me a lot. But I'll play the demo, and I'll probably talk about the game after I've completed playing through it. I wish there was a better solution, but right now I am very limited tech wise, and I do not want to compromise on either of my experiences of experiencing it vanilla and streaming. I don't want the stream to be a bad quality and my experience of it to be tarnished in any way, shape, or form. So I won't be streaming this game, sadly. At least my first playthrough. Probably by the time I come back to play this the second time on, let's say, a harder mode, a hard mode of some kind. Because I've heard the devs tell, once you've beat the game, there is a hard mode to the game called the Final Fantasy mode. And so I might play that on stream when I do get tech solutions to stream it at a good frame rate, with my webcam and my mic and my streaming software. I will 1,000,000% have a playthrough of this game on my channel. That's for sure. But for now, I cannot. I will, however, be streaming the demo of this game tomorrow. I don't know when tomorrow. It will either be in the afternoon or evening or the night. I will keep you all posted. But that's all that I wanted to talk about for tonight, because I really want to go to bed early. I'm very, very tired. Anyway, I dedicate this short live stream / I didn't want to sit and record a video, so I just made it into a live stream. I'm sorry. I'm a lazy piece of shit. I just wanted to dedicate this to, first, my friend Shashank for getting me into the game. Second, Nisha for playing the game with me initially, even though she didn't in the later stages, but she did all the way till Endwalker, which I'm so proud of her too. And the friends I made in Kugane after climbing the tower. Without them, I would have such a fucking lonely experience playing Final Fantasy XIV after a point that I probably would have quit earlier, way earlier than I normally would. Because playing an MMORPG without friends is boring. Very fucking boring. Trust me. So, thank you guys. And thank you, developers, for probably making one of the greatest experiences to date for me in Final Fantasy XIV and hopefully Final Fantasy 16 too. I will make another video of this series after I finish playing the game. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy 16, the demo, all the way from starting to the end. I'll stream it through the PS5. I don't know how good the quality will be. I cannot tell for sure, but I will. So, thanks, Nisha. You, the woman. I'm sorry. That was fucking cringe. Thank you. And good night. Peace.